an SDR instead of my normal receiver. I'm running it in hybrid mode, receiving you on the SDR and transmitting on the ICOM radio, because the front-end performance of the SDR is far superior to my cheap version of what you've got. And then trying to get the logging software, everything to integrate as well. And it's a bit of a challenge getting all the serial ports to talk to each other properly, Curacao.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. No, my problem's not quite as complicated as that. I'm okay with computers, but I've got this really annoying problem with I like to use two monitors on this station. So I've got I have one monitor in front of me that has a logging screen open all the time, and I can have my beam head setting on there, and I have the other monitor on the shelf which has Ham Radio Deluxe open all the time, so I can use that to tune the radio. But it seems that one day I can switch the radio on and the monitor will come on, the second monitor will come on perfectly okay, and then like today I switched it on and it's just not come on, and the computer doesn't recognise it. You know, when I go into the settings it's not even there. So I'm just wondering, you know, why that's doing it. It's really rather annoying to say the least. Go ahead.
Yes. Computers can be very fickle things at times. And, I mean, the only thing you can do is turn it off to turn it on again and check the cable is connected. I'm actually running a second monitor here off of this laptop, which is a very, very old one. It's an old ThinkPad. But at least it seems to show everything up. But if I try to do too much at once, then it does struggle. And the voice, the audio, which is coming through the SDR into the DC, gets chopped up. I've got a more powerful laptop here, which I'm trying to integrate and run that. But again, the serial ports are not always playing as they should, so I've got to do some research to see if there's any way to optimize them. But in your case, it sounds like a sort of hardware connectivity thing. So just reach around and unplug, replug, and turn on and try again, QSL.
Yeah, it just seems a bit weird. I have to try and... It never used to do it. I'm just wondering if it's just damn... I made a mistake and of upgrading this computer to Windows 10, because we kept getting messages, upgrade to Windows 10, so I thought I'd try it. I wish I hadn't bothered. That's absolutely... I mean, I don't know if you'd be using Windows 10, but I mean, I'm sure it'd be okay once you get your head around it, but I'll tell you something, Microsoft have not made it easy to sort of get to grips with things easily. It's so flipping complicated. I mean, you know, I couldn't even find my documents. You know, I was looking for it, I can't find it. I mean, where's it supposed to be? It's just crazy, like, you know, go ahead.
Yes. Microsoft and some of these other software people seem to think they know better than we do and change everything around the way they want it, which is most annoying. I had a few problems when I first went over to Windows 10, but I think we've cracked most of the niggles now. But it is very, very annoying. So I hope you can find your screen. I mean, normally if you right-click on the naked screen, the desktop, you should be able to see if you've got one or two monitors there, and then set each one up for QSL.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. No, I've done that. I've had a look. And it's because it would normally recognise it. Actually, this is like, as you were talking there, I just found my documents. There's like a little, a bunch of lines in the top left-hand corner. And I just clicked on that, and a screen came up, and it said file library or something, and everything's in there. So, anyway, not to worry. At least I found that now, because I made a video before of somebody, because I was trying to upload it to YouTube via my Logitech program, and for some reason it won't recognise the password. I don't know why that is, and I cannot find. I think they're in here somewhere now. I was looking for the folder that all the videos went into, and I just couldn't find a darn thing. But I think I've just seen it now. Anyway, what's your weather been like down there? I suppose you don't really get a winter, do you? Go ahead.
Well, of course, we're in summer whilst you're in winter, but it is also the rainy season, and we have had our fair share of rain recently, much to the annoyance of our tourists. But I'm pleased to say the sun is back out again, and like you get winter gales, we have to be vigilant at this time of year in case a cyclone happens to come this way. In which case, need to lower the antenna down. If it's really category 4 or 5, then I would dismantle it and put it in the garage and stow it away. There's no local ham shop to go and get a replacement if it goes wrong. Then G0VQI, 3VHCW.
Yeah, Roger. So I suppose you haven't got any. I suppose it wouldn't be. Would it not be worthwhile someone opening a shop like that? I mean, would there be any business for them over?
No, there's not a big enough ham community here for that. So we all help each other. We've all got different little skill sets, and everybody sort of helps everybody. So it's a community effort. And by the way, I was seeing a little bit of news about your area, and for all the wrong reasons, recently, that young doctor seemed to have gone missing. So I don't know if there's been any advancement on whether they've discovered her or what, but I haven't seen anything in the press from here, QSL.
Yeah, that was just that was not very far from here actually, over in Torquay, Anstey's Cove, which is not very far at all, and no, they haven't found her yet. They haven't found her at all. It's very strange. I mean, they found her car parked in the car park, and there was a note. They haven't disclosed what's in the note, but I found that rather strange. But how someone can go missing and not actually be found yet. I mean, because the sea, normally if someone jumps into the sea, it's not very long. It's not very often that people actually go missing and are never found. They are found normally, especially in Torbay area, because she would have probably been found on one of the beaches or on the rocks, but I don't know. It's very, very strange one, Clive. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. I know that area quite well from my younger days. I was down on, I think it was Watcombe Beach many years ago, and we found what looked like a big old boiler on the beach. And we were kicking it and throwing stones at it and what have you. And when I got home in the evening to do my paper round, there was a big headline across the front of the paper with a picture. 5,000-pound magnetic bomb, QSL.
Oh, bloody hell. Was there actually any chance you could have set it off over?
No, it was obviously washed up, World War II stuff. There was a lot of stuff washed up around the Slapton area, if I remember rightly, but very little of it got up into the Torbay sort of neck of the woods, but clearly this one did. And it could have been quite nasty, but anyway, I live to tell the day, QSL.
Yes, it's throwing stones at a bomb is not conclusive to a good health. But yes, we used to get when I worked on the trawlers, we used to trawl bombs up quite a lot of the time. And one of the guys on there used to sort of put them in a vice and just literally whack them and try and pull the ends off. So because we used to sell the copper, and I never liked that. I used to sort of leave the area when he was whacking these things with a hammer, because I thought, it's not very, you're not a trained expert. I'm sure you're not. So, I think I'll go to the other end of the boat when you do that. Go ahead.
Well, I doubt there's been much left of the boat wherever you were, so I think you had a lucky escape as well. I gather what some of the fishermen do when they get that nasty stuff in is they just fold up the net, buoy it off, and send for the experts to deal with it. But of course, as you would know, as a fisherman, the nets are so expensive, and you don't want to lose them. So there we go. Discretion sometimes, though, is the better part of valor. Anyway, Ben, thanks for the very nice chat. It's great to catch up with you again, and I hope all is going well, and the antenna now will stay in position as it should and not require lowering again to be repaired. The big opti beam certainly worked very, very well. I would love to have one here, but they're just too big and heavy and expensive, and just try to import something like that would be a nightmare. So the hex beam does very well, and suits the setup here. Only 2 elements, but it does seem to get us around most places we need to. Then, all the very best. Have a great weekend, and take it easy. Don't drive too fast in that machine of yours. G0VQY, 3BHCW.
Yeah, no problem there, Clive. Yeah. Yes, it's no, you're okay with that. That does a really good job from where you are. Are there any other people down there who've got beams as well, there?
There's a visitor here just to the north of me from UK, from Manchester, operating portable 3B, and he's got a 2-element Moxon just for 10 metres. Jackie, of course, Charlie Foxtrot has a beam, and as do several others. There was a visitor here from Switzerland, a regular visitor, operating a 3B8 Hotel Charlie, Jean-Paul, and he sort of erects a mini antenna farm every time he comes. He's got a folding hex beam, but he's been very disappointed with it, and it's sort of given him trouble. But he usually puts up a very tall, spider beam pole, and a sort of low-band special antenna that he constructs at home and brings out over. So he's been having a good crack at the lower bands. He finished up a couple of weeks ago. But I see we do have another visit here at the moment, a Hotel Delta. So we have a steady stream of visiting operators at the moment, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. No, it'd be fun. I've always I've always thought that would be fun to go somewhere like that. And I suppose even with a little antenna, I mean, even if you took a little CB antenna for 10 metres, you probably do really well, wouldn't you, guy?
Well, we can try, but here one of the license restrictions is we can only operate from our home QTH at the moment. It's been that way for many years, and we are currently in consultation with the regulator to change that. So hopefully, Phil, you'll be hearing us out and about operating from the beach and the hilltops, QSL.
All right. Well, what's that for? Why have they made that rule, though?
Well, it was a rule that changed many years ago due to civil unrest. The license conditions were restricted, and unfortunately they were never rescinded. So we've had to campaign to